Hi, I'm Patrick Waldo, and I'm the CEO of UnicornForms, and we're the next generation document management solution. What's unique about our approach to documents is that we are primarily focused on the reusability of the data that goes into documents, forms, and PDFs. We started with a few developers, and then there was a point where we had some new projects coming up and extra investment coming in. So we were able to rapidly increase developers to the team within 30 days. They were able to find someone who was great. They jumped on, and because of the documentation, the communication between the team members, the quality of the code, they were able to deliver within a sprint or two. Whereas with many other agencies that I've worked with, it can take a month or possibly 2 months to really ramp up a new team member. When I looked at the different companies, there were a lot of places that I had looked at before. What I particularly appreciated about Honeycomb was that they knew exactly where we were at in terms of our stage of growth. They'd worked with many different startups before in terms of early stage, from ideation to IPO. And that was particularly unique from my previous outsourcing relationships where the focus was on staff augmentation. So the conversation was, you need a proxy product owner, or you need a scrum master, or you need an extra developer, or different goods or services that they might be able to provide. Whereas Honeycomb really wanted to work with us and see our success as a business in addition to providing developers and testers and the other folks that we were looking for. So one of the surprising outcomes of working with Honeycomb is that they introduced me to perhaps the best designer that I've ever worked with. The designer that we worked with acted a bit more like a developer. She jumped in, she was able to produce wireframes very quickly. They were lo-fi at first, but they helped me understand the request a bit better. So in working with Honeycomb and their design team, I was able to shorten the loop on delivery. When we started working with Honeycomb, we were very, very early. I wrote the backend myself as a Python developer. I was hiring Upworkers to do some piecemeal front-end work, and it was kind of coming together very, very slowly. So we had what I thought was an MVP, and in working with Honeycomb, we continued to develop the platform, we continued to develop the product. We had to do a little bit of refactoring to make sure that it all fit together. We now have a product that we can go to market with. We are far past an MVP state. We really have a product that can grow and scale. I would absolutely recommend Honeycomb Software. They've been great to me, and they provide excellent services and excellent teams. With the team based in Ukraine, obviously there are concerns about instability. And I would say in my experience with working with the company is that there's been no change really, or meaningful change in terms of the output, delivery, or quality of the code or the software that the team builds.